engines roar. Century days in the cockpit, always wanting more. With a Fanatec wheel and a heart full of fire, chasing that podium, climbing higher and higher.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about the new physics update and how I adopted to the new physics update. So guys, before we jump into the good stuff, I do live streams every weekend, every Saturday, every Sunday. Sunday we are doing subscriber lobbies. Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday I do track guides. On Monday I do normal videos or tips and tricks videos. So if you like this type of content and you want to keep up to date with it, and this helped you out anyway, consider subscribing. It's not compulsory, but it is free. So let's head on over to the good stuff, and we're going to start off with settings right here in the options menu. We're going to go over to controller, vibration friction. So vibration friction P1, I use it on off. Vibration 2, it's on. Vibration 3, and then vibration 4 on. But this is the important part. If you go and you put this, I would recommend put it down to 0, especially for the guys for the bell-driven wheels. It will reduce that rattling and unnecessary detail that your wheel doesn't need, because it can give you the wrong information what the car is doing. If you maybe put it onto 0 and you're not satisfied, just put it back. Remember where you put it. I haven't messed with this since the update, after the update, because it was always on 70. It was on right here at 70. I brought it out to 50 and it made a huge difference. I don't get too much detail, I get all the important detail. And then we're going to head on over to the physical assist settings. This is an important one. I put my assist settings, or my ABS assist, on default. There's a reason behind it. I would recommend, if you're a low A or below that driver, put it on weak. It will help you significantly, because if you put it on default, what's going to happen under braking, if you brake hard, the car is going to oversteer like crazy. It's going to step the back end out and you're going to lose all sorts of control with it. So I recommend putting it on weak. Try that out, especially with the group 3 cars. I would recommend it on weak. There's no right or wrong. Just put it here wherever you feel comfortable how you can drive it. I use it on default because I love that's my driving style. So the next thing we're going to have a look at is your controller steering sensitivity. This is a very important one as well. To explain about this, if you put this to minus, that means your car is going to oversteer like crazy. If you just slightly turn the wheel, the car will step the back end out, and you're going to have all sorts of problems keeping the car straight through a corner, because as you guys will know, it's all about smooth inputs. If you watch my video about that, smooth inputs, smooth cornering, smooth exits. So I get that when I put it on 5. I understand 4 is in the middle, but 5 works for me, because if you put it to there, the wheel is sluggish. The car doesn't want to turn in. So if you've got a problem that your car is too much pointy, you can adjust it here accordingly, test it out, and see if it works for you. And then we're going to go over to once again, actually I should have stayed here. The force feedback on the DD Pro that I'm using is on 10. If you're using a bell-driven wheel, I would recommend using between 4 and 5, and yeah, I would recommend also 4 and 5 for that. But if you are on any means, this one was on 7. If on any means, if you're DD Plus, I put it on 10. No, remember, you can always set it down. You're going to see my rim settings as well that will follow after this. But if you're on DD Plus, DD Pro, doesn't matter what direct drive wheel, always put this on 10, because you're going to actually reduce it in the settings on the wheel itself. This must always be on 10 for a direct drive. So let's head on over to my wheel settings, and I'll catch you guys there. Okay, so now that we into the wheels, so we're going to go over to Sen. That's sensitivity. I put it on 430. You can play around with it. Force feedback on 100. Force feedback sensitivity on peak. NDP, we put it on 40. That's just my wheel settings. NFR, natural frequency, on 20. And N1N on 50 NLN. Initial torque off. FEI, put it on 100, force 120, SPR, it's a spring, 120, GPR on 50, and that's basically it. So that is all the wheel settings and all the settings that I can possibly give you guys for the physics update. That's how I got to the point where I am. I adopted really quickly because I played around with these important settings. So if you guys liked it, please leave me a comment in the description below. Remember, this is not only for the direct drive wheel, guys. It's for the belt driven wheels. Doesn't matter what wheel you're using. You're going to have to play around with it. It's going to take you a bit to play around with all these settings, and let me know if it helped you in any means, because I trained a couple of guys and within 20 to 40 minutes they already got way quicker, taking seconds off their lap times. So I really hope this helps you out, and if it does, please once again leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Cheers, guys.